Tonight, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump squared off in the first presidential debates of 2024.
It marked the first time the two candidates pitched themselves to voters on a national stage this year. President Biden and former President Trump traded jabs and addressed several of the top issues ahead of this November's election on stage for the first time this year. Now, the debate also made history as the first between a sitting president and a former president. There will be plenty to talk about and take away from tonight, and Fox 43 does have you covered on claims that both candidates made tonight. Fox 43's James Corrigan is here now to fact-check some of those claims. James.
That's right, Amy. Well, the headlines are being written as we speak, and throughout the night, we will have analysis on what went down in Atlanta tonight. But first, we want to start by checking in from some of the facts tonight. We'll start by with a claim made by former President Trump on his economic record.
We have the greatest economy in the history of our country. We have never done so well. Everybody was amazed by it.
Now, if we're talking in terms of gross domestic product growth, the growth of gross domestic product year over year, if you only count the years before the COVID pandemic, the growth under President Trump was lower than prior presidents, including President Reagan and President Clinton. So that is mostly a false claim. Now, President Biden also made a claim about a comment President Trump made at the height of the pandemic.
Many people were dying. All he said was, it's not that serious. Just inject a little bleach into your arm. You'll be all right.
Now, there was a lot of debate on some of the comments made by President Trump at the time of the COVID pandemic. He did ask his team at the time to study the use of cleaning agents to fight COVID, but did not mention injecting bleach. So this is also largely false. Now, the last claim we will cover will be from President Trump on the public opinion on Roe v. Wade.
51 years ago, you had Roe v. Wade, and everybody wanted to get it back to the states. Everybody, without exception. Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives.
Now, while polling from 1973 is not readily available to verify that claim, what we do know is that a Pew poll at the time of the Dobbs v. Jackson women's health decision saw 57% of Americans disapprove of that decision, which did bring abortion decisions back to the states. We'll have a lot more fact-checking available on fox43.com, and the next presidential debate is scheduled for September 10th. Amy, Evan?
All right. Thank you so much, James.